I decided to do my speech based on education. I want to focus on virtual learning since that's what's happening right now all over the country. There is a big division right now on whether or not students belong in the classroom during a pandemic. I believe that it is possible for students to be back in the classroom with all the right safety measures. I feel that virtual learning is difficult for everyone right now, from the parents having to work from home and making sure their kids are logging on, to the teachers having to make sure the students are actually showing up and staying engaged. Right now, school attendance is at an all-time low. This could be for many reasons. It could be students don't have proper Wi-Fi connection or a good laptop. It could be that they aren't motivated for one reason or another. It could also be because a student may have a learning disability and just rather not log on and deal with the class. It is very difficult for everyone. Online learning is difficult because some students can't learn to manage their time and or may get overwhelmed with all that they need to do. I know that it's hard for me sometimes and my brother. Some students work better in the class and they feel better about themselves when they're interacting with their friends. I read that different environments signal to our brains that it's time to shift gears and stop working on one subject and switch to another. Some students who struggle with executive functioning skills, organization, time management, prior or prior orientation, task initiative, and ignition often find it challenging to organize their time without physical indications, such as a school bell, moving from classroom to classroom, etc. I feel that students are falling behind on schoolwork and really don't understand. There are students that have disabilities and usually require an aid or small group, and right now they aren't getting that help. It is difficult for them. Students belong in the classroom because, in the long run, I feel that it is healthier. Some students are not going outside as often or even having healthy meals during the day. Some students are getting depressed from just being at home and not seeing their friends or extended family. All this can cause long-term effects. There are just some Those are just some of the reasons why I feel that students should be back in the classroom. The reason that we're all doing virtual learning is because of the global pandemic, the virus called COVID-19. Many parents are scared of the virus and being extra careful and worried about their children. The virus is very new. There is no cure or vaccine to help eliminate the virus. Many parents are scared that their kids could be exposed to the virus and bring it home. The virus spreads easily to person, from person to person. It can be deadly if a person is in a poor health or a young baby or child. Some possible solutions are we can get tested for COVID every week or every other week, also assisting families to get tested as well, making sure that every household has access to testing sites and possible care if needed. For school staff, to make sure every classroom is clean and disinfected every day and every time a student leaves the area. Schools can mandate face masks and temperature checks as soon as a student walks onto campus. They can put markers on the floor to keep students 6 feet apart, and hire more staff to make sure students are social distancing. Schools can install barriers on desks and smaller class sizes to assure that there aren't a lot of students in one classroom. Overall, we should be allowed to go to school with extra precautions. Instead of doing online classes, there is a lot of good that can come out of going back to school. I feel that it is healthier for everyone with all the right measures and everyone doing their part, it can be possible.